Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the TCU Horned Frogs taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. The Horned Frogs return team didn't help matters out much there. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Gets it out fast. At the 35, he's loose. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 49. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to pass. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the North Texas Mean Green sends out the offense, and they'll go on the attack for the 1st time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Hit as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. North Texas will have to punt it away. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter to do. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Shakes off the tackler. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The offense set for a first down play. Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, TCU. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Holding. Receive team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He finds his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A little release to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're going to throw it again. Trying to burn this defensive back. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. Quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 7 over Oklahoma. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off-play action. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going for it all. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. North Texas will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the back. Showing off the arm. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense has a second down play. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. A 1st down for the offense. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. North Texas will have to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. They're bringing heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the returner is stopped. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field and get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something. And you're right. You'll wear your defense out continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense, you're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 1st down here for the offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Handoff from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. North Texas will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Got his man quickly. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Makes the catch and knocked down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the game.
He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Right down the middle. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. The lead's not insurmountable, just down 14-0. But, David, you don't score here, and it could get a little tricky fast.
If you don't score here, if you don't possess the football and put something together to give your defense a little bit of a blow, it's not the ideal start. but it ain't like this game's late in the football game. Create some momentum here in the second quarter.
Yeah, momentum's a real thing in college football. This team needs the juju to get going. That first quarter is one they'd love to forget, so find your best playmakers now. Get them isolated, get them the football, and let them go to work.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Fast motion from the offense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. So the offense will go for it around midfield. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Finds his man enough for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. A fresh set of downs after that fourth down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Going to try to get it himself. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, North Texas.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Jet sweep headed to the edge. They knock him down right there. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a fifth if they can't move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking for an open area to his left. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Got out of trouble and throws. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're setting up the screen.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Just going to keep it after the snap. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Off play action on first down. He wants to go deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. And the sophomore has to get that one out in front of his receiver.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Now adjusting. Across the 25, he's got room. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He's loose. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Caught in the backfield, it's Vasquez. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. They take the lead with the 6.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. Now on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He makes the connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Horned Frog wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The back goes in motion. He wants to throw. Intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Dude, let's go. I'm going to sit. This game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance offense to go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Moves away as he feels pressure. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Working that left side now. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, TCU! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. West Virginia is running away with this one. Give that O an A+ and belt out another verse of Country Roads. They're up by 31 over Liberty. For now, it's back to you, fellas. But, of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Coming after it. Got it set up on the outside. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. North Texas in the hurry up. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Oh, look out! And And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Listen, the big hot mollies up front, the big offensive line paved the way for a big first down.
The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Looking left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Snagged in the middle. It's De La Rosa. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes, like run your route past the sticks so we get the first down, but nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Nice execution on 4th down. That's the beauty of analytics, having that extra down, using it effectively, getting a new set of downs, and continuing to keep your offense on the football field.
And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw, using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Going to the ground. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding, offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense defines and stands on the result of the play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Powers through the defender. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
They'll try the jet sweep, going for the first down. On the move at the 30. Off he goes. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.